Whoop dee, we're back. Okay, well, Clarence Calloway is pissed off. I'm tripling my C by continuing to fucking do this series, even though I'm angry because I'm not supposed to let technology stop me from building what I'm supposed to build here. I would lose if I let technology stop me. If I let anything stop me. Great. So, here we are. This is where we're starting, and the whole reason I don't have weed is because of racism. I went into this so perfectly in the last episode. I'm going to hit this 3 times in a row. And if I just focus on acting like I didn't do the last episode, maybe I will get into a flow state and feel okay enough telling my experience again and talking about the racism of Spider-Man and the programming of white supremacy and Spider-Man and shit being connected or whatever. So, I should be smoking weed right now. One, because I should be able to grow it in my own land. But since the New World Order, the JU World Order, decided that their God can make money stealing everything from me and selling it back to me, that's what's happening now. So, fine. Now I'm forced to pay money for weed. But I should at least have been able to pay money for weed. But, alas, was not able to. Why? Because the clinic that, and really it's funny because that's their name, but also I could have said that that's not their name and I could have kept it normal, but it really doesn't matter. So this marijuana clinic in LA that I've been going to for over a year, they have banned me. And it's so funny. I have like over 600 loyalty points built up from getting weed since I've moved to LA here, right? So I'm banned now, and it's wild because the whole reason I'm banned is essentially because one person decided that they could do it. And this one person, ironically enough, when I went to talk to them, they told me they didn't do it. So let's backtrack. My roommate and I went to the dispensary to go pick up plants, to go pick up trees, to go get a whole garden, to get our gardening vibes on. And when we went to the dispensary, we got in. It's cool. It's fine. They know us. We're regulars there. We're very much regulars there at this point. And there is a guy there that neither of us had ever seen. So this was a new hire. And he's basically, he looks like, to be real, a school shooter. When you imagine the normal white male school shooter type, this is that person. And he's looking down. He's got the hunch body posture, right? Everything we talk about, decolonizing and decolonizing your face. He's got all the posture. He's got his jaw hanging. His teeth are all in his neck. Sad, right? He's blah, blah, like that. But it's chill, whatever. Because, you know, I mean, most people in America sadly look like that based on this lifestyle that this Jewish religion has all of us living in. So it's not personal. This is the colonial lifestyle. And this is the point of decolonize your mind, decolonize your body. This is the point of chase your genes. Okay, he could use it, but he's not in the space to know mentally that he needs what I'm about. So we're just there picking up trees, and we're using our card to get the trees. It was just weird because my roommate's card didn't go through, and then my card did not go through. So the guy, the school shooter type dude, let us know that it was not in fact our fault, we know that we did not go there with $0 in our account. It is in fact the machines. But because the machines weren't working, so it's all about technology. I guess my phone, it kept my 13 gigabytes of video. I said this story perfectly. Now I have to say it totally differently and do everything differently and be more upset about it and try not to be upset. And I guess the vibe is technology stealing our time, energy, and attention and wasting life. So all because of their technology, their card reading technology, we were not able to pick up the trees. Now, were we bothered? My roommate was slightly bothered. She didn't say anything. Nothing happened, but she was upset, and really was upset because of other things too. So there's just piling on top of reasons to be upset. It really wasn't even him. But of course, many people would be upset to drive to a place and not be able to buy something because their technology was failing. And now that place is just saying they can't help you, really. So luckily, I still had money. So I had money. I pulled out money. I got some trees. I got some plants. And everything happened fine with this dude. He was like, oh, yeah, you're sorry about it. Sorry. He was apologizing. It's like, all right, yeah, absolutely. You know, it's fine, whatever. And we left. It was whatever. Hey. So we go back a few days later. And when we go back, we scan in, see the cool security guard, gang. We go, start ordering. We get our trees and stuff. We go to pay. And it turns out that we're not allowed to pay because we are banned. Both of us are banned. So we had to walk out and talk to the security guard. And actually, I'm telling this wrong because it was just me. Was it just me? Making sure that when we walked in, figuring out that we were banned. Yeah, because it was just me going in to pick up for both of us. Yeah, the second time. So it was the second time that I went in alone, and they informed me that not only I was banned, but my roommate too. So it was me alone in there, but they let me know that we were banned based on our interaction with that guy that I bought the trees from. And then that's where it became a whole story. It became a whole story. I guess the owner of the place and the security guard, they were talking to me about how the guy said that we were super furious or super like upset, and thus the guy went right to the computer and banned both of us. He took our IDs. This is what the owner of the building told me straight to my face. He said that he took our IDs and banned us because he didn't like our attitude. He didn't like our energy then in general and how we were talking to him. Now, the dudes, they unbanned me. So this is why I was able to get weed and get my stuff days ago, and why I went back today and got a whole surprise. They unbanned me after they explained this. And they're like, oh yeah, I mean, normally you're chill, so we don't understand why, you know, this would happen. Sorry. But your friend, you know, she might have to stay banned because his main problem was with her. And I'm like, but why are we both banned? And nothing even happened. Like that's pretty wild. And so they gave us the option. They gave us the option where we could go in today to talk to him. And even though they unbanned me, and I didn't have to go back today, I decided to go back today. And I was hoping I would see the school shooter man. I was hoping deep in my heart that I would, because that was the point. That was literally the point of going back Saturday, today, was to talk to him. I mean, really, we were going for stuff. We weren't going to talk to him, but subconsciously, I wanted to go back and talk to him to see why he banned us, why he banned both of us. Lo and behold, I go, scan in, new security guard, make banter with him, ha 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 ha. New worker, make banter with her. She's all like, I love what you're wearing, love your clothes. Colors, great, had lots of colors. I'm getting my stuff. as I'm going to pay, my card doesn't work. She tells me that she needs my ID. She goes to the security guard. Security guard comes up. He's like, sorry, bro, you're banned. Guess who's there walking in the corner? The guy who banned me. The guy who banned me is there as anticipated. So when the security guard pulls me out, I call him. I won't say his name. What will I say? Gregory. Gregory. So knowing him by name, because I was told that he by name banned me and it was a whole thing, call him over. And the security guard is telling me, oh, sorry, like, you're banned in the system. I wasn't supposed to let you in. And I'm like, but I got unbanned. I was unbanned. That's why I even came back, because I know I'm unbanned and I can buy things, because there was just some weird misunderstanding or something. But the security guard was like, no, I can't unban you. Sorry. And I'm like, well, Gregory's the one who banned me. So I pull Gregory over, and the school shooter kid comes over, looks me in my eyes. And I'm like, hey, Gregory, so I was told that you're the one who banned me, and that means you're the one who can unban me. And he explicitly said, I did not ban you. I cannot unban you. So I cannot help you. And I replied, well, I was told that you're the one who banned me. I was told by the people you work with that you are the one who banned us. And I'm looking him straight in the eyes, and he's just like, no, sorry. And he just walked away. And then that's where Frank, because he was just like, no. And he was using Frank, because then Frank, that's the name of the guy at this point. Hey, and shout out Frank. So, you know, he's dope. He's like this big muscular dude. So he's not even on blast in this story. He came out from behind the counter. This was his first day here. So he naturally got all intimidating. He was like, okay, hey, bro, you got to go. Sorry. And so literally this dude who banned me was saying straight to my face, this white school shooter boy saying straight to my face that he did not ban me. And if I was unbanned, this is also what he said. He said, if you were unbanned, the system would say that. And I'm like, but you're the one who banned me. And he's like, I can't help you. I did not ban you. So he did objectively lie straight into my face. And he lied in my face so that he could have power over me and keep me out of an establishment that he feels like he wants to cut me out of. And this is exactly how the Europeans who worship Jesus, who worship Yahweh, treated the indigenous peoples when they came over to the Americas and made us sign treaties. And they made us agree to their terms and conditions. This is exactly how they stole all of our land and used their religion to justify it. Lying, gaslighting, and then claiming that their technology gives them the ability and status to eat whatever they want. So now, because this government has technology, has guns that can shoot you, they can steal your plants and sell them back to you in a building that you had to use an ID to scan into. And now they can track how you interact with nature, all because they want to make money off of rape and genocide, because this is their religious belief. Objectively, I was put through this experience just to let you know that, and now I have to repeat the shit because this technology can't even communicate sufficiently enough to hold on to the information that I'm putting out. Because this is how Masons operate. These are the Masons that made Spider-Man. When we look at Peter Parker, the whole point is that he's Jewish because Jews are the ones who want to be indigenous. This is why the Judaism religion is all about whitewashing everybody. Fundamentally, the moment someone tells you that you were created by one man, they whitewashed your whole soul. Like, from colors. You know, like, this isn't pseudo. I'm telling you spiritually, the moment someone comes up to you and says that you were created by one man, they whitewashed your whole past because they are only going to project into you what they want to see. And this is how racism works. This is how these religions make racism profitable. This is how white people have enslaved black people for so long and made so much money off of the slavery of black people for so long and continue to do so.
Guys, we really need to.
This is how they use the term black to erase our indigenous individuality.
Right.
And I'm being taken through this situation
Obviously.
just so I can be reminded of that. So I can be reminded of how this land was stolen
This did not go well.
from Quetzalcoatl and his Atlantean family in the first place.
What? Are you serious?
The sable tech he's been stealing? She had more in her arsenal than I thought.
You told me you take care of this. You told me not to worry.
I did, yes, and I screwed up. I'm sorry.
No more breaks. No more time off. I'm on this now. I'll call you when I've got a plan.
Crap. Great work, Pete. Just great.
Hey guys, it's me, obviously.
Really don't have time for this today, Screwball.
There's always time for great content, especially when it stars New York's favorite spider guy in a series of high-stakes life or death challenges. Come on, you know you want to join the fun. Don't keep my audience waiting.
So, I'm banned from a place that I've been a loyal customer to simply because this white school shooter boy decided that he did not like my and my roommate's energy. We are both people of color.
Hey, Peter, you guys sick?
So,
What are you up to?
Oh, you know, the usual. Spider.
I'm saying this for all the people of color watching this right now. We live in the New World Order overall. The whole point of the New World Order, the banking system, is to whitewash the entire world. So this is why Masons have to make money manipulating your mind and stealing all the creations that they say weren't created by anyone except one man. So their main method of spreading this New World Order is gaslighting you. This is why America taught me growing up that Christopher Columbus discovered this place. If it was up to Masons, if it was up to the Jewish religion, I would believe that Christopher Columbus discovered these lands. Simply because I'm an individual with my own soul, I know that's not true because that's not how I got here. So now we have communication. Right now we can see that we're not the same God. But if the people who are telling me that we're one God are not people I agree with, then that's a problem. Because God should agree with himself. I agree with myself when I'm alone. I love myself when I'm alone. So if I enter a world where people hate me, but they're also telling me that we're one God, there's simply white supremacists, light supremacists. They are projecting their ego onto me so that they can feel comfortable eating me. The ego is fire. They want to cook me, eat my flesh in a way that's pleasurable for them. So this is the entire history of America. When you go look at white people lynching black people on trees and roasting them, no shit. It's their religion. This is their religious belief. Eat the body of Christ and drink the blood of Christ to gain salvation and go to heaven. And now heaven is simply the new world. Here, everything Quetzalcoatl, the Spyder-Man, set up for all these Jesuits, all these Christians, all these European Masons, all these white men to come eat and lie about eating and say that they discovered it because one man made all of us to serve their desires. And they have to use my energy to make it possible. That's why Wednesday is Woden's Day, Tahuti Day, Hermes Day, Quetzalcoatl Day. Fucking so many past life days because Mercury is fucking Spider-Man. It's so ridiculous. I'm getting so angry. Of course, like, how could I not be angry about systemic genocide and how they're using my energy to make it happen? and everyone's supposed to just support it because everyone's taught to hate themselves. And everyone's taught to look up to people who constantly hold together a system that's destroying the environment. So the only reason Spider-Man works in any way is because Masons are weaponizing Mercury as Woden's Day, Tahuti Day, Hermes Day, Quetzalcoatl Day. When you see Mercury as Woden's Day, Tahuti Day, Hermes Day, Quetzalcoatl Day, all that shit, when you see Mercury in the middle of the week, that's literally Spider-Man holding the weekday together. So you got 3 planets on one side, 3 planets on the other side. Boom, Mercury in the middle. Air planet, 4th day. We know that 4 is the body. It represents how your mind builds your body. Your body does not build your mind. All a Mason can do is steal what I as Mercury am teaching you and then remix it to say that, oh, no, your body built the mind. Like this. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God and with God. So literally, boom, that's Earth. That's them saying that their God made Earth, yet they had to steal their whole Bible from Zoroaster. They had to steal their whole Bible from Ahura Mazda. They had to steal their whole Bible from Hermes. They had to steal their whole Bible from Egypt, from Metatron, from Enoch. So they know that Mercury is Metatron Day, because Metatron comes in many angles, many angels to communicate with universes outside of himself. But it's always about you creating a universe that allows you to communicate with others in the first place. We can't just be here saying energy wasn't created and it can't be destroyed. We're just experiencing something that no one ever made. So let's all just do whatever. That's chaos. That's literally how these white supremacists think. That's the energy that they brought into this land. Oh, nothing was created or can't be destroyed. Well, if it was created, it's by Yahweh. It's by one man that gave us permission to cut off your foreskin. We get to circumcise all the men that we conquer because Yahweh gave us permission. We get to eat all the children that we conquer because Yahweh told us to eat the children of God. This is their religion. This is the source of climate change. This is the source of most of the problems in the world. This religious belief that we are all created by one man. And thus we are all destined to serve one man through the banking system that doesn't give a fuck about Spider-Man. We see how hard Spider-Man works in this game. That's the whole point of this Let's Play. We see how hard Spider-Man works, and the police still hate him. The police still shoot at him, and he's still poor Peter Parker. He's still poor Peter Parker stuck in poverty. No money for himself, yet he has the brain that could solve all the world's problems. But it's simply because Masons know that if you use your Mercury, if you use your Spider-Man to support yourself, then you wouldn't support them. So all of you as Spider-Man, all of you with your own Mercury, they want you to use your energy to hold something together, to serve a structure that doesn't serve you. We're supposed to support and uphold this technology, and this technology cannot even support and uphold us. It's not serving us. TikTok is taking my shit so much, yet I'm supposed to keep serving the people who are destroying the environment with this technology on the basis of justifying the genocide that they had to do to even make the technology possible. Like, there's so many layers of genocide to make the Masons matrix, to make this new world order real. This is why all the TV shows and everything we see, these police sirens going by right now, all encourage violence. They need warfare to make money. They need chaos to make money. When we see Spider-Man here beating people up, they don't want you to communicate in ways that would solve violence. This is the point of Marvel, to encourage violence. That's all they're doing with Quetzalcoatl's energy right here. That's all they're doing with Mercury. They're encouraging violence, and they're encouraging you to support a system that spreads its God through violence, through war. As we see in Iron Man, in predictive programming, we see that war is how they spread peace. Objectively. This is what they say. This is their religious belief. Use war to spread peace.
Thank you again for that first lesson.
Sorry, Miles.
And away we go! Oh, can't wait to see what thrilling action Spidey brings to the table for season 2!
You know, I'm actually in talks with this competing subscription service, so...
Please, I basically discovered you! And if you leave, my fans will be so upset.
Yahweh called me here to say this, by the way. So don't think me speaking against Yahweh is fighting him. He called me here to correct his shit. That's the whole point of him using Mercury to make you uphold the 7-day weeks. If he didn't want to call me here, he shouldn't have used Mercury as the middle of the week and made it the Spider-Man.
And send her on early hiatus, straight to Rikers.
So I'm talking directly to Yahweh. Okay, y'all, everyone who follows Yahweh, you can just listen or learn later. But this is actually between the space that believes that it can eat everything that other people have created versus Mercury, the space that supports people creating what they want to eat. And that's where you get fasting. That's what indigenous peoples do. We create what we want to eat. That's nature. Masons, Europeans, they eat what they want to create. Oh, look at that. Cannibalism. No shit. It's so clear. Come on. Like, it's right there in the religion. The fact that people are here worshiping, eating the flesh of Jesus Christ to go to heaven when you could be happy in your space. Why are you not happy in your space? Why do you hate being in your space so much that you think you need to eat other people to go somewhere else? And now you'll be happy there. You see what I'm saying? This is the difference of Mercury versus Masons. Mercury is all about eating what you create. Masons want to create what they eat. But if they have to eat what was already created because they didn't create anything, okay, well, they want to create Spider-Man, so they ate Quetzalcoatl. They stole everything from Quetzalcoatl. They stole everything from indigenous Atlantean America, and they turned it into the Marvel Universe. Great. That's history. That's objective history.
All units advised. Witnesses report an active vehicle shootout. Mobilize on Monk Park.
God damn. See, and it's annoying because I'm supposed to be doing the DLC missions right now. And I had it. But it's not giving me the mission prompt now. Annoying. We'll get it.
Hammerhead's guys are down. Gotta get after the Raja. These Hammerhead thugs, am I right? Now you guys know what I deal with. We ain't gonna forget that! That's just rude. Yeah.
And let me say, because I don't feel like getting into this again, but I have to because my experience with this dispensary and the racism that I'm facing and everything that we're doing with Spider-Man, I'm supposed to talk about it, so let me rehash it. The racism that I have experienced in my life going to conventions
Listen up. We can't let Hammerhead
is phenomenal, looking back.
Those burrowing tanks will tear apart our lockup. I'm spreading the remaining Sable gear throughout the city. Give him multiple targets. Force him to thin his men out.
Okay, what do you need from me?
Protect the transports. We'll have multiple runs in transit at once. Be ready to back up any that get into trouble.
You got it.
Once the gear's relocated, we'll focus on Hammerhead. Stay sharp. Lives are on the line.
Not liking what I hear in her voice. I gotta make time for Yuri after this. She gives me a lot of grief, but I can't let her down. Let me see if I can pick up the police comms channels.
Unimpeded. Repeat, Convoy 3, progress unimpeded.
Route appears clear ahead. No hostiles visible. Safe House 2, ready to receive.
Okay, so far.
All units, eyes up for armed hammerhead hostiles along transport routes.
Armed hostiles? Not for long.
So many
I
times.
caught wind of Yuri's plan. Gotta hurry.
Snipers, hold the convoy!
You gotta take out those snipers and keep the convoy moving.
God damn, Spider-Man. So let me say, when I'm talking about racism, this is coming from
There.
a childhood,
Moving again.
a teenage adolescence
Snipers, move out!
of making
Snipers all along
costumes
the convoy
like the
route.
costume you see right now,
I need to push ahead and clear the way.
and spending time with mainly white people. When I'm going to conventions and dressing up as Spider-Man, most people in America are white people because they were so affected at genocide. So there's no more indigenous peoples here, it's just all white people. And it is remarkable. It is baffling. Remarkably baffling how white people treat me way more like a human when I'm wearing a costume that I had to work hard on
Line
making
'em up and knock 'em down.
versus when
Easy peasy, lemon squeeze.
I'm simply existing. And it is because projection is perception. I learned that projection is perception consistently growing up. Consistently learned that projection is perception. All based on me making Spider-Man costumes and wearing a mask to interact with groups of white people that would love me. They absolutely love me. We're making all the jokes. We're doing all the fun things. We're having all the conversation. They absolutely love me until I take off the mask. It is so ridiculous. Like, if I would have no money problems at all. I would have truly no money problems. I'd be able to afford technology that actually works. If I got, I mean, not even a dime, but like a nickel. Honestly, a penny. If I got a penny for every time white people made a oh when I took off my mask,
That's what they're called now.
I'd have no money problems. Let's go, Spider-Man. Oh. Oh. Yeet. Yes, bro. Get him too. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. There we are. I would truly have no money problems if I got a penny each time white people were surprised that I was quote-unquote black.
Got him. The police can keep the stable tank safe.
All units, situation developing near the mayor's compound. Something's coming out of the ground. We need backup. Repeat, assistance requested.
So much for all clear. Time to move. Feels like Hammerhead's gone to war against the police. And Yuri's working herself to the bone. I know she cares about her men. She's got to learn not to shoulder all that responsibility. Says the king of shouldering too much responsibility.
Right, thank you, Spider-Man. Thank you. There you go. Alright, a little self-awareness is good. He's got the self-awareness at least.
Man, don't you guys hate these things? It's gonna take ages to repave. Traffic's gonna be a nightmare.
Like, I've got my feelings hurt by white people so much from just interacting with them and having them treat me like a person. But then the moment I take off my mask, they start treating me like I'm an alien. And then they start alienating me. And it was like, whoa, you saw me more like a human when I was dressed like a Spyder-Man. When I'm wearing a spandex mask.
Are they ever gonna run out of those big boys?
What? Oh my god. Man, are these cops even doing anything? See, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god, and they're shooting this. See, Spider-Man doesn't even kill these people. So the police are literally getting paid to kill people, and Spider-Man is poor because he solves things without killing people. Great. Fantastic.
No, they're running with the Sable Tech. I've got to keep this off Yuri's plate. I'll handle it. I can handle it.
Hey, Spider! You just keep following us, okay?
Oh, I plan on it.
Welcome to the plan coming together. You know, Spider?
This is your plan? This?
Bro, what? I'm there. Let me... Okay. Alright.
More. Better hurry.
Hey. Oh, yes.
Curbside service.
Yes. Let's go, Spider-Man. Oh. Alright.
Yuri, good timing.
Hammerhead was keeping you away and we fell for it. Get back, now!
Yuri! No!
She's demanding my attention.
Crack the first responders. Make sure that
Yet, they're not paying me.
knows what we're bringing in.
This was all a setup. Distracting me from Hammerhead's real target. I need to get to Yuri. Why did he hit the police precinct? I thought all the Sable Tech was out of there. Yuri sounds okay. Physically, at least. I know she's tough, but everyone has a breaking point.
You know what? We're going to take a break. And when we come back, I will share my experiences dealing with white people who treat me nicely until I take off my mask and they see that I don't look exactly like they want me to look.
Oh no. I'm so sorry, Yuri. I should have been here.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He went straight for the cases marked Project Olympus.
Any idea what that is?
No, but he has it now.
And we'll get him.
I know.
Where are you going?
To teach a lesson in fear.
Whoa. Deep breath.
You can move, or I can arrest you.
Yuri, we need to work together.
You need to stay the hell out of my way.
Revenge. But Spider-Man is not about killing. Don't kill the person who killed a bunch of people,
This
Yuri.
cannot
No.
possibly end well.
Man.
Can't believe how badly I've screwed this up. The way Yuri looked. I need to find Hammerhead before she does. My leads are dead. Maybe set a keyword check on the police band. Hope for some mention of Hammerhead or the Magia. While I wait, I should hit the streets. See what else Hammerhead's men are up to.
Great. We'll hit the streets in the next episode. Much love to you. I'm about to peace out and go focus on my inner peace, because, man, the fact that I already did this video and it was perfect and now I did it again and it's, in my opinion, not nearly as good, and I have not told as many stories or anything, is very upsetting to me. But hey, next episode we'll get the stories. Gang gang.